Thank you very much. Now we have a presentation of the work of the roundtable in the afternoon. The first topic will be presented by Olivier Landau. Olivier Landau is the president of the Institute of Research and Innovation. He is also the animator of a group on an economy of contribution based on a process of production of new type of economic indicators. He works with Maël Monteville, who is here as a biologist, and Clément Morla, who is in the hall and as an economist. So I let you to introduce the topic now, Olivier, and after that we'll have another presentation by Maël. Thank you, Olivier.
Okay. So at first, I will try to explain or introduce you to the contributive income. The contributive income project proposes a positive answer to the new economic context, which are mainly the consequence of automatization, both in industry and in service, as we saw, but also everywhere in our quotidian life. This response must allow appropriate social redistribution and involve new social and urban practice. The research project in Plaine Commune contribute learning territory is a partnership with local and national industry such as Dassault Systèmes, Orange, Société Générale, and institutions such as Caisse des Dépôts, Fondation de France. The aim is to better understand and experiment contributive economy mechanisms. This project sees an analogy between today's and 1910-1930 period of a massive Taylorization of the industry. To respond to those production changes, Roosevelt and Keynes set up a system of income redistribution based on salaried employment and consequently proposed a new economic organization of society. Following this example, we propose the principle of a conditional contribution income, which should allow an income redistribution based on time of employment released by automation. Contributive income is inspired of two models, a relatively old one, originally created by the French film industry in the 30s, entertainment intermittent employee regime. The other relatively recent, born from cybernetic and information society, free software. These two production organizations consider part of work time out of employment. In particular, the intermittent regime pays this work time out of employment. So, but it's not a good slide. Sorry. So it's possible to stop this slide because it was the afternoon slide. Please, it's possible to stop the slideshow because it is the afternoon slideshow. So, try to. It is important to revisit reason why contributive income is inspired by these two models. To do this, it is useful to recall the context of the film industry in the 30s and fact that they built an employment system in break with the dominant model. Similarly, it's necessary to understand free software community logic of co-production in the industry against proprietary software and why it is better to adapt to the need of software industry. In the first, we analyze reasons why these two industries have generated original labor organization, or the organization of the work for production of film or software required emergence of specific methodologies in break with terrorist proletarization. Secondly, we study how the current global industry impacted by digitalization, automatization, reticularization, reorganize themselves by applying free software working methodology and indirectly creative industry model. Indeed, industry reorganization by outsourcing and relocating manufacturing has patched up value on the design and brand. It involves very specific job. So we could consider that they are approaching prototype industry model with the intention of massively lowering manufacturing costs. Their dream would be to tend toward a marginal cost as duplication cost in current content industry. It remains to consider the social economic impact of such change, even if according to OECD, automatization suppressed 10% minimum of employment. At least there is reason to fear insolvency of the model. Consequently, it's become urgent to evolve, to transform social redistribution method if we want to avoid system bankruptcy. We think that in a contribution-based economy, a production system adapted to digital concept can offer conditional contributory income to inhabitants through redistribution of new riches produce. Knowing that today digital technology can potentially be accessible to everyone to contribute to production, to exchange of knowledge, to creation, but also can be totally alienating and transform us into an ant society. In response to this risk, contributive economy and contributive income has the ambition to offer a positive bifurcation, allowing anti-anthropic and neganthropic numerical evolution. Under what condition contribution income can be deployed in a territory? According to the approach of a contribution learning territory project in Plain Commune, contributive income, despite the fact that it must be replicable on other territory, contributive income must take care of territory specificity on which it's developed. Consequently, and to conclude this speech, we attempt to clarify replicable, replicable basic principle inspired by practice of entertainment intermittent regime and librist. It is on this principle basis that Plain Commune inhabitants, economic actor and institution should, in a cold negotiation, determine territorial application base of their own contributive income. Thank you very much.